Find the good. Maybe you've heard that saying before, maybe you haven't. Regardless, possessing the ability to find the good in every single day, no matter what, is amazing. I think it's something that even on the worst days, it can make you want to be alive. Let's be honest, there's days when you don't want to be alive. And I don't mean that, in a suicidal way. Obviously, that can be the case. But I mean it in every way. You just don't want to be who you are right now. The person who's going through something, the person who has to do something, or the person who's had something done to them. You just don't want to be that person. But I think being able to find the good in your own personal everyday life, it can make you want to be that person, no matter what. I've had a lot of rough days. I'm sure many of you can relate. And obviously, I won't go into super personal detail about them, but I can tell you, they were rough. And, regardless of whether or not I can personally relate to your situation, I think this advice can generally cover most bad days. Maybe on a day where you're sitting in your cold apartment, where, you don't really have any heating, and you're going to school in a completely different state because, frankly, you wanted to get away from home. You can barely afford food. And all while doing that, you're doing a degree that, in all reality, you don't really enjoy doing. You're not even sure if you want to do it for the rest of your life as your career. And being in this situation, this hypothetical that I painted up, it sounds pretty hopeless. It sounds like it sucks. It sounds like it's genuinely one of the worst situations you could have put yourself in. But when you're walking around in the city and, you're thinking about that D you got and how now you're going to have to make up for it on the midterm, you see a dollar slice as you're walking down the street and you decide, why not pop in? That pizza might not be the best pizza of all time, but then you take a bite and it is just the best pizza you've had in a while. And then you're just sitting there for a minute or two and you realize maybe life isn't so bad. But look, I'm not telling you that pizza is going to come fix all of your problems. And I'm not telling you that that pizza is going to be the thing that lifts you out of all your struggles. Because frankly, you have to be able to pull yourself out of your own situations. You have to be able to. It's a law of nature at this point when it comes to the human experience. But at the end of the day, those small moments can make even the worst days at least a little bit less insufferable. And yeah, your day might have sucked. You might have gotten yelled at work, harassed. But man, that walk home. Ooh, that walk home. You're looking up at the night sky, appreciating the fact that you can see the stars, and you realize again, maybe life isn't so bad. You don't have to always just keep experiencing what life feeds you. You can create your own experiences. You can go out. You can make something good happen in your day. Or you can look at the world around you and find something to be grateful for. So find something to look at and think, wow, that's beautiful. I'm so lucky to be alive. I'm so lucky to be able to see the stars. I'm so lucky to be able to hear the music that I'm blasting through my AirPods at 100%. That Bad Bunny. How lucky am I that I get to be me? How lucky am I that I get to personally experience life in my own unique way? How lucky am I that I get to go out into the world, look around at everything that surrounds me, and pick things out that in my brain, I get to choose to believe are good. Now, that sentence didn't really roll off the tongue, but I think you get what I mean. Your own personal experiences, the quality of them, how frequently these good experiences happen to you, how frequently these good experiences occur in your day-to-day. You control that. I'm not talking about the bad. The bad you cannot control. Obviously, yes, there's things that you can control in your life to prevent bad experiences. I'm not saying there isn't. But I'm talking about days when, life just comes at you and it sucks and it's all out of your control. But I'm telling you, every single good experience, almost every single one, you get to choose when it happens. You get to choose when to experience it. And you get to choose whether or not you really want to open your eyes and see it. Maybe you're feeling down in the dumps one day. Maybe you're feeling the worst you have in ages. But then you see your dog downstairs and you think to yourself, you know what, maybe I'll go on a walk with him. So you take out your dog on a walk. And even on the worst day, you catch that sunset. Ooh, that sunset right as it's going down. And you're walking your dog. Your dog who, frankly, has already, done his duties a little bit too much and you had to clean it up a little bit too much. You're just walking with him. Maybe you're on your own. It doesn't matter. You experience that. And instead of being holed up in your room, mulling over the fact that maybe your life isn't perfect right now, you're out there experiencing that sunset. And again, some people might see that sunset and still choose to not let it be a good experience for them. Again, you get to choose that. Why in the world would you want to see something good and not recognize that it's good? Why in the world would you want to prevent yourself from experiencing the amazing feeling of living? Life is coming from you, not at you. So look for the good. Search for it. Look around you and think about something you can be grateful for. Feed your brain some dopamine for once. Come on. Dopamine max. Let's start dopamine maxing. Come on, let's start. I think dopamine maxing is a great idea. So please, look out into the world and experience the good. Look for it. Search for it. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I know I've just kind of been running around this whole video. I swam for a good portion of it. I'm actually looking for a horse, looking for a singular plains biome, but it seems as though there's no horses. There's no horses ever. There's no plains biome. It's all ice. Nothing but ice. Okay, cool. Regardless, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. And know that we are here with the daily uploads. Again, so happy I get to say that again. Oh my God. Know you're loved. Know you can choose to be kind today, tomorrow, and the day after. And I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you guys later.